Session 5, as Alfield teeters on the edge of collapse. The streets are a bit quieter now, as shadows linger and fear tightens in the grip of the town. Infiltrating the once holy Temple of Pelor, you guys have come across a strange sight. Well, first, let me start back at the beginning of last session with you guys leaving the mine, heading to Jareth's home, where you found a few things. A picture belonging to what you can only assume is Jareth and his battalion, with 3 of his friends in a picture. A couple notes that seem to once again mention the road. And after that, with the home being oddly spotless, you guys set off to the home of Penelope and Mikey Page. Upon arriving, you were greeted by the sister-in-law of Lilith, where she offered food for you guys, as well as a place to sit down and just kind of get out of the rain for a moment. After having some food and talking with Fleur, you guys decided upon heading to the Temple Pelor before it got too dark and they closed up doors for the night. And you ventured there, where you met a woman who seemed to be acting like a priest or priestess. I don't know if that... Would it be priestess? Doesn't matter. Anyway.
It is.
She seemed a little bit weird when you guys asked her some questions. Some of them came across a bit skeptical in her answers, or she seemed to linger on some of the responses a bit too long. And in doing so, that is when Khan noticed around her neck a necklace that bore the eyes of a snake. You guys, with a religion check, deduced that might be something to do with Zehir before leaving the church for the day. After exploring the grounds, you were surmised that the groundskeeper was on the opposite side of the building, and Thorag decided to play lookout as Khan used a grappling hook to shimmy his way up to the second floor of one of the windows. Upon looking inside, that is when he came across a grim sight of a noise that Lilith had heard when you guys were leaving the church. You see upstairs, Khan, a man in a cage that seems to be turned over, and an older-looking gentleman standing there kind of berating the man. He doesn't seem to notice you for this time being.
As I see that,
this is kind of what you see currently.
It's loaded.
Okay.
Well, as I see that, I will kind of just lose footing for a second before getting my hold of myself again and just peeking through one corner. And we'll try to listen what he's saying.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check while you're up there. We'll see how well, if at all, he notices you.
My inspiration.
As he's kind of right across from you at the window. Oh, wow. Oh, he rolled pretty well, too. But for the time being, he doesn't seem to notice you, as you hear him speaking in a low, kind of gravelly voice. You can vaguely hear it. These windows don't seem like they open up all the way as they're closed, but you hear him talking. We are going to take you with the rest of them. Your defiance has done nothing but troubled us, and it is now time that you pay for that. And you hear the man on the ground kind of... What do you want from me? And then, yeah. Seems like as you look into this room, you notice some strange statues that all look kind of broken and disheveled across it, as well as right under you, a couple chests. And still, whoever is speaking does not seem to notice you. But you can tell that might be soon.
Looking at this angle, I do not see any doors in here, but is it this one?
That's another window, like the one you came up through.
So from this angle, I see no doors.
In this room, you do not see any doors.
I will try to make my way in this direction to
Okay.
be out of sight.
Roll me acrobatics check as not much footing there. As this is going on and you guys look up and notice Khan begin to try to shimmy, what would the rest of you like to do?
I would like to try
Or
and
what are you doing?
look out. I'm the lookout.
Okay.
But I'm
Roll.
my character is keenly looking over to how it's going up there and trying to get, of course, any.
You got one eye up here and the other eye.
Now it's looking and then I'm looking up and see. Okay, is he gonna turn around? Is he gonna give us any form of indication what's going on, or he seems to just be in the zone?
Khan, you go to step and you almost lose your footing for a sec. You can tell that if you were to try to shimmy across this, you would have to hold on quite tight. As there's these bricks are pretty well laid together, and it was lucky that it was the arch in the window as well as a bit of a crack there from rain that it might have pulled up there that you were able to get your grappling hook up in the first place.
Mm.
And as you're standing up, Mikey stands up. Who's that? As he looks over at you, and immediately the man comes to the window.
Yeah, but I'm trying to move.
Okay. Well, how are you trying to move? Because there's not really anywhere to step.
Revert into the rope
Okay.
just below the window, so I'm not in line of sight.
Okay. And we'll say with your stealth check that basically right as he comes up to the window, you're able to drop down and he doesn't see you.
And I put myself against the wall, so I'm absolutely nowhere to be seen.
All right. Sounds good. And he looks over, and it's kind of hard for him to look down with the way the window is, and it's able to shield you a bit.
So was it obvious for the way this man is looking that he's father of the church?
Yeah, I mean, I would say given his age and the way he's presenting himself, he seems to be of higher stature in the church itself.
Man, what did you see?
I'm gonna reconvey with the others and look at Lilith and tell her the description of the boy you gave. I think he's caged up there.
Aged up there.
And he's pretty beat up. There was also this clergy old man telling him, because of your troubles, you're gonna go with the rest. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but definitely not good news for whatever is going on in town.
I've not always seen eye to eye with my brother, but he doesn't deserve treatment like this. It's a big ask for the rest of you, but I'm going in there and I'm felling anyone in my way until Mikey's free. It's up to you if you want to stay out here or not.
Don't you think we might want to take a lower profile approach?
I don't really have a low profile. Not with this wingspan, at least. Sneaky amongst you. I look at the absolutely giant Goliath that I know is quite deft on his feet. I've seen him wiggling around. And then Khan, who's done some kind of Batman like hook and chain entry already. But I'm not looking at either of the goobers that are in plated armor. blink when they move.
Well, I would say that if we go into the main door, it's going to be a problem still. And we will take a lot longer to get to, if that is indeed Mikey in the cage.
I was maybe thinking, he mentioned going with the rest. They're taking him elsewhere. Maybe we can look out to the doors and see where they go.
Or we can just take them and put them as hostages and interrogate them for where they are going. I mean, would you like Mikey to get treated this way even longer? It's I wouldn't say it's good.
Well, if you can get him out quicker than it takes me to walk to the front door and kick it open, then I'd suggest you get started, but my brother's in a cage.
Yeah.
And you watch as he unlocks the cage. And they move to the far corner of the room, but I mean, the way that the window is, it'd be pretty hard. You have to put your head right up against the window to see. And you know what I mean? Like, you can't really look right out across when you're,
because it's deep.
But you can see them walk behind what looks like a statue, and then they just disappear.
Ooh, so the door is behind the statue, or there's a secret door behind that statue. What is this window made out of?
I mean, it seems to have some bars over it, but it's kind of like stained glass.
So if I were to break the glass, there would still be the bars and I wouldn't be able to go in, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be like that on the second... Sorry about that, grass, yeah. There was a module that was keeping me from being able to drag, so I had to restart everything. Anyway, I would say that if you were to break it on the first levels, you'd probably be able to... You'd have better luck getting in, but the second one seemed to be more barred.
Give me a second, I'm gonna get a pen because mine disappeared.
Okay. And as you guys look... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hey, are you coming with us?
Yes, I will come with you guys.
All right, and as you guys look in the corridor and you step inside, emerging on two doors from either side, you see these figures walk through the doors. They look nearly bald, with some monk-looking robes adorned across their bodies, and you get the sense that these are the monks that you had heard about earlier. And as they kind of step into the room, you hear him say, "The temple is closed for the day. We ask that you return tomorrow."
I thought they closed at 5 p.m. It is just midday.
Yes, but the priest and priestess, they wish to work on some things, as it is a big sermon coming up over the weekend, and don't wish for anything to go wrong. We hope you can understand.
What could go wrong if we're gonna linger in the first floor, raising the statue right in front?
Well, it's just they don't want anyone to hear it, spoil it for the coming days. It would be better if you came and heard it yourself in service.
I'm looking over at Lilith, waiting for any form of command that we're going, regardless.
I'll shuffle my way through the pack as their polite little "we want to come in, but you're closed" isn't working out so well. I'm gonna sort of hold one hand behind my lower back, where I'm digging a fingernail into my palm, and it's like almost drawing blood to kind of draw my mind away from how angry I am at this situation. Suck a little air in through my teeth. We will leave the premises as soon as we've got all of our group, but unfortunately I think one of our members is lost a little bit further inside the church. There were 5 of us when we came in, of course.
Well, perhaps they're upstairs, getting some help from the priest and priestess.
Perfect. Then we'll go collect them from upstairs, and we'll be out of your proverbial but not real hair.
If Father Aldrich and Misha wish to have whoever this is, they will be in their care until otherwise noted.
Well, I'm otherwise noting it. We've got an appointment at the tavern at 7, and we're needing to collect our friends so they can leave.
Well, that is still a few hours from now. We will have them ready to you by then.
No, we'd like them now.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Well, I'm afraid that 4 bold men standing in a line aren't going to stop me from collecting my friend. So, if you'll kindly excuse... Both like they'll pull out guns.
Yeah, if you're going to move that close, we will roll some initiative. I appreciate the gusto.
No, it's perfect. It's a bit of like a code of honor thing. They don't like swinging first. Oh, 4.
All right.
Monk. That's 4 of them.
You
Jeez.
caught flat-footed, man.
All right. And getting the drop on them is another monk in your guys' party that seems to be a bit quicker on the draw. As you watch Lilith charge up to these creatures, or not these creatures, these balder-headed men, and they seem to not really be willing to stand down and not letting you approach a bit further.
Game's paused.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Seeing that Lilith has decided to go for plan A, I'm gonna rush forward with my 40 feet of movement. And being monk to monk, I'm gonna do first a upper kick. Oh, that was almost under 20.
All right. And he gets hit in the gut and he just...
And then gonna flurry of blows him.
Don't forget to target him.
That's true. Not the best damage, but I just come up to him and knee him to the ribs, and then elbow his chin, and then knock out to his jaw, and drop him unconscious. I don't want to kill him.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That'll be me for my turn.
All right. On this monk's turn, you see him charge up to you, and he looks a little bit scared, but also a bit angry as he gets his fisticuffs ready to hit you. As he goes to charge down into you and strike in. As he just misses and collides right against your hand as you are able to jut it off. That brings us now to this one, who is going to charge up to Lilith there and try the same thing, as they will try to attack you with their fist.
Hey, I messed up. Can you reset mine to 6.12? Or just 6, I guess, or 5?
Lamo.
Okay. All right, Thorag, that brings us to you.
Well, I will gather my focus as I run in for the one that's been attacking Lilith, and just strike into him. I take my short sword and do a slice across, and then after that I'll follow it up with a stab with a dagger.
Didn't you bonus action to rage though?
Yeah, I did. I got Nick. Nick is bonus action dagger attack is a part of the attack action.
But you have to hit with the nick to activate the nick first.
No, I have to use another light weapon to attack beforehand to be able to activate Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know why I didn't roll, but that would be my turn. Okay,
Oh!
Of course, I click it and it fucking crits.
Boo.
Don't forget your critical sneak attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that'll be like
it's more than enough.
20 damage or something.
No, the main attack short sword. Oh yeah, you were right.
Because it's not your turn. That's why.
Oh. Well, I just ended it. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I just wanted to add in the sneak attack. Do you want me to roll it manually?
Like I'm saying, you killed him, so you don't really need to roll it.
Roll it anyway, Johan, just to see.
This is what you missed. Oh,
oh that's from Kai. You'd get way higher, Johan. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Alright, and as he strikes into you, that should have been full damage, not just 2. Oh, but you're resisting. But you are grappled after he strikes into you there. And then that'll be his turn. That brings us now to Ray. As you watch 2 of your allies just come up and absolutely obliterate 2 of these monks. Ray? Aaron?
No, so I'm trying to measure how I can get to them, because that guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't reach him. Okay, so I'm gonna have to dash.
No, you can walk through. Our token without penalty.
Is still a thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was like difficult. Okay, my apologies. Awesome.
Oh,
yes. Finally. We're not having a repeat of last time where I keep missing everything.
And that is enough to completely leave it in 2.
Yeah. If that's the turn.
Alright, Lilith, you watch as these monks that tried to stop you one by one have just absolutely gotten destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like I've got like the red carpet VIP treatment because all the turns happen at the same time. I'm walking in and I'm walking to get to upstairs. These guys run at me and then my guys run at them, cut them all in half, and then there's no one even alive near me. So I think I'm genuinely gonna like movie mode it, cinematic, and I'm just gonna step over this guy's dead body and I'm gonna keep walking towards the back area and just let the fight happen around me.
He's here.
Oh, fuck. And then I'm going to use the equivalent of the dash action to speed walk. I'm going to get to here, interact, open the door, and then just sort of have a look in there. And I'm just going to be like walking through while these guys clean up the mess. Like absolute beast of a team.
I'm going to look back at the other 2 of my companions and say, did you really just kill them? Are we forgetting this can be just normal people possessed? I'm gonna proceed to punch this guy.
I mean, do you have a way to fix possessed people? Because I sure don't.
I'm rolling really high. Holy shit.
Oh.
I'm gonna use another flurry of blows on him. Oh, that's the first miss. But not twice. Let's go. Again, non-lethally.
Hey, and just as quick as they have tried to stop you, they all have fallen unconscious as you guys standing once more in this large open sanctuary.
I'm gonna follow
Let's hurry
after
up.
Lilith.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick this door open, even if it doesn't need to kick it open. I'm gonna look inside, scream Mikey, and then he's not in there, and I'm gonna go the other way.
There's the staircase.
Where's the staircase?
Well,
Okay, definitely not here.
Misha went in here. We gotta go around.
I'm gonna press this brick.
Okay, you press that brick and nothing seems to happen.
Damn it.
I'm gonna flip these display cases open. What's the deal with the big carrot, the big bale, and the big bottle? It feels like a really bad puzzle that I don't.
No, I mean, you would have recalled last time that when your party opened the other side, that it's kind of like on the other side, same deal. It's all just kind of offerings of sorts. They look almost like statues built up of various agricultures as a sign of tribute to Pelor. And as you try that door, it seems to be locked. Looking in there, you see some curtains, Con, and it's
I think we already explored all these rooms.
Well, I will try to get my lockpick out and pick the lock.
all right. And Con, are you okay? You just moving past it?
The door?
Yeah.
I'll try to open it if I can.
Well, I mean, if you were on that side, I mean, it can't be locked for both sides.
Yeah, it can. That's how keys work.
This way!
Oh, look at all of these. The single tomato.
Hurry up!
And as you open up that room, you see lying about the floor various skeletons that seem to be just strewn about.
I'm gonna wait for the rest.
As you come into that room, they all come to life.
What?
Oh!
And everyone roll some initiative again.
What a time to roll less than 19.
Can you unpause it just so that we can, like, not all share the same... Oh, perfect.
Same.
Bam! Can I swap initiative with you?
Sure.
Thanks. I'll do a quick initiative swap with Lilith.
Alright,
Can you pull me away from Earth token so I can go into initiative?
Yeah, you can
please?
move your own token because it's not paused.
Well, I can't. I get selected Ray, and I'm underneath the Ray, so I can't select myself. Thank you.
Use the arrow
You can move
keys.
with the arrow keys.
Aha! Thank you. I know that.
All right, is everyone, we're good and set up? Are we
Yeah.
ready?
All's good.
Okay.
Wait, can you get me up to the floor? Oh no, well, I guess I didn't need to be.
You're already here, yeah.
All right. Okay, so as you come barreling into this room, Con, tripping up some things, maybe, you watch as these skeletons that were lying about the floor rise to life once more. You see this one pulling off its back this crudely made bone bow. As it will
I
set fire
want
off
to-
you.
use my uncanny metabolism. I restore my points after rolling initiative.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
And healing.
Does it heal me?
Yep.
Poggers? Okay,
All right, so the 3 damage does nothing as you heal using your uncanny
the-
metabolism.
That's at rolling initiative, so the damage comes after, so that does hit me.
Okay, but I'm saying it's completely negated by everything that happened, basically. All right, Con, brings us to you.
I'm gonna... Get this one with a firebolt. Oh, that
That was
sucks.
close, man.
And then run back. How much is this? 35. 40 and say, there's some undead in that room. Something's definitely not right.
All right, on this one's turn, it's going to charge up a ways. And it just sees you, Con, so it is going to try to fire off of you. Oh, excuse me.
Oh!
Wow.
5 damage. Thank God.
As the 3 of you standing off to the side just watches this, you know, it looks very crudely made. It just comes skittering out of the sky, like barely looks like it's going straight as it connects into Con. As this one here is going to charge up a bit. And a little bit more. And it's gonna hold its action for if something comes into the room. All right, Thorag, that brings us to you.
Is my rage still going, or is it 10 minutes past instead of?
Yeah, it's. I would say you have been being quick enough that it would last.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 11. I'll move up to here, and I will keep the rage going and my turn.
All right, Lilith, that brings us to you. You guys have made it up the stairs on your way to hopefully find Mikey.
The held action of the skeleton.
Oh, yep, thank you.
Oh.
At least somebody's paying attention, huh? All right. As this arrow connects into Thorag's fur there that he's wearing. All right, Lilith.
All right. I've already moved 5 feet, so I'll go 10. Oh, I see skeletons now. Oh, they're really far away. I'll go, that's 20. This is 30. Oh, that's so many skeletons. What's a good option for me here? Yeah, I think the temptation to make a funny joke, or like I've got a bone to pick with you or something, is the vicious mockery, but I can't because Lilith's mad. She's just like, "Where's Mikey?" So I'm gonna try and rattle the brain cage of
It's a
this
bone of
skeleton.
contention.
Wow, he actually passed.
Oh, he's got a massive brain inside of that empty skull. And then, as a bonus action, I think I'm going to give out a bardic inspiration because they last quite a while. I think
Mm-hmm.
An
Last an hour now.
an hour, huge.
Very huge.
And I think I'm going to give that to. Last time
Okay.
I helped Ray, he got upset, so we're gonna give him at least a couple days of a break. So I'm gonna
No
I'm gonna
drugs!
Go for it's like no. We're gonna go for Khan this time. I'm gonna be like, you're quick enough, you're strong enough, get in there, and then I'll step out of his way so he can go in a straight line into the room. and that'll be me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next time, just target them so I can put the effect on them. You're all good though. We can just.
Oh, sorry. It's because I knew I
D6
wanted
on
to,
that.
but I didn't know who I wanted to put it on. That's fair.
Okay. The song seems very loud, even though I have it down. Low.
Okay, I dashed my way in, but that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, this skeleton here, watching as this lion man charges in, is gonna pull out its bony sword here. Oh, never mind. This guy's got a bow. He's a bow user. Yeah, I fired a bow at you. As that'll miss, as he's not used to, even in death, seeing a creature that looks like you. As this one here is going to charge up. Try to strike into Thorag, the large half-giant in the room. With its bone sword, just connects for nothing. As your rage seems to just shake that off, as it feels like a little pinch as you just continue onward. But this one below you will try the same thing. Alright. Oh, fuck it. This guy's gonna pull out a bow. And fire off a ray there. Alright. As that brings us now to... Man, there are a lot in this room.
Brings us to another skeleton.
Another skelly. I don't think... God, you guys' things are jacking me up. That one misses there. He kind of slips coming across the floor and his foot busts off for a second as he falls prone there. This one here is going to come up and try to fire off its bow. First, let me give that guy prone. This guy's knocks back an arrow here, and he's going to come up just barely seeing Lilith through the wall there. Gentleman's 20 is... It just slices through, coming right through this room. You can hardly see where it's even coming from, Lilith, as it connects with you. As that brings us now to Khan.
I will bonus action dash. Whee! Oh shit, there's one in here. And get this one. With this spear, since these are not human, I don't mind hurting them.
And as you jab this spear in, it seems like the piercing doesn't do as much as you might have hoped, as it just kind of finds the gap right in between its ribs.
And I go like, I should have thought of that, huh?
Oh,
But that's it.
Alright, this one here. He's got his bow in his hand, so he will try to step away to be able to pull that out. So if you would like to make an attack of opportunity, you're able to. Thorag.
Yep.
Don't target him, just roll whatever you're using and we'll do it that way.
Yep. I didn't target it.
I don't know why it's not rolling for you.
Click on attack. It says right below it. Shorts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thanks, God. I don't know. Oh, there it goes.
5 damage.
no,
Alright.
no. It's
And that
wrong.
doesn't-
Oh, you're
Anything.
raging. Plus
Yeah,
2.
it's +2. Oh, it lied. It's because I lost a rage. I'll use re-rage later.
7 damage.
Alright. But that's piercing, so it's not as much as you might have hoped.
Yeah.
Short sword is piercing? No way.
It is.
Mm.
Yeah, you're actually not meant to slash with them. You're meant to jab with them.
Pierce, I suppose. Wait, really? How come? Ah, that's a story for another time.
The way the weapon works, you give them a jib jab, jib a jab.
Alright, this one's gonna fire off its bow at Khan here. Gentleman's 20 for 4 damage. Alright, Thorag, that brings us to you.
All right, I will go for the prone target. And stab him with my short sword. And that's a miss. And I'll follow up with the...
Wow. Even with the advantage.
Mm-hmm. I'll nick him. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that the attack button was there.
Oh, nice.
20.
An advantage, or sneak attack since he's prone and advantage. And
Okay.
that will be the end of my turn.
All right, and you see he's just barely up as that piercing doesn't do as much as you might have hoped.
Oh.
Brief if
Interesting.
anyone has anti-token speaker on, but
No, hell no, I turned that off. That's like the
Yeah,
out of
that's the first
curiosity,
thing I
I was
did.
just poking around and I
All
found
right,
that
Lilith.
it's like weighted for jabbing. Yeah, we're gonna keep running to get into the room. So that's 10, 15. Oh, a bunch of people now. I'll go 20 to here, and I'm gonna try and grab onto this skeleton, grab him by his little bony skull head thing.
All right,
And
so
I'm gonna
make an
try
unarmed
and-
attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and tase him effectively with a
Oh,
shotgun.
I see what
grasp.
you're doing. Okay.
Congrats.
Oh, fuck. I go to touch him, I just grab his hood and pull his hood off. I'm like, oh no, I tased the hood. That'll be me.
You go to grab his head, and his head just falls off as you see this thing just go blinded, as it can't see anymore, as it kind of swings out at nothing.
Nice.
Great, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna get payback on this guy.
On con, huh? Get him!
Okay, to be fair, sorry. It's like the thing wasn't over it, and I thought it was just red. So you know what?
Go for it.
I'm not hitting him.
It's
He
another
does have
monk!
a
It's
skill.
another
That
monk!
guy's going.
He's got a skeleton in there.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. He was mousing over con, so I thought that's what he was doing.
Like, Khan does have a skeleton inside of him. I think it's a fair attack.
Hey, that's a good point. Why
There's
is it
a-
being
yeah.
so slow? It's the dice, huh?
Roll it again, man. Come on, savage attack him.
Okay. Huh?
Damage roll, you can roll it twice and take the highest of the two die.
Oh yeah, but I rolled threes. That's still good. Yeah. No,
Well, you take the highest, so you can take whichever die you want.
oh, I'll give you. I give it to me now.
For what?
Savage attacker is you take the highest of the two rolls for one
Wow,
attack
still
roll
the
per
same.
turn.
That's hilarious.
That
But yeah, kill him, and that'll be it.
I didn't know.
Where do you see? Where does he get Savage Attacker from?
Origin feat?
I don't even see it on his sheet at all.
No, that's why it's not auto-calculating.
All right, this guy without any eyeballs here is gonna try to fire off, and we will roll d6, see who he fires at, because he doesn't know anymore. All right, he's gonna fire off into the fray here, hoping to hit something.
That was two up attacks, right? Or that wasn't the one moving to the
Yeah.
corner?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do mine. That took a bad turn.
Roll again, because he's blind.
Oh.
Liz,
That's
you
even
would
worse.
get an opportunity attack if you had if you got a melee option.
What do you mean?
Lilith would get an op attack if they have a melee weapon to strike into the skeleton with.
I mean, I could try and kick him. Would that be like a strength swing?
Sure, just make me an unarmed strike.
Oh!
Okay.
Is it just a flat 1 for unarmed plus strength?
Yeah.
Well,
Huge.
the strength, yeah.
I don't. Isn't it only plus strength if you have an ability for it?
I think the abilities make it a D4. I think the 1 plus strength is base. Is my
Yeah.
hunch.
Because abilities
I'll-
make it
I'll kick him with a
1d4.
hoof.
And
Or-
you watch as this bludgeoning damage seems to do a lot more to it, as other parts of his bones seem to be breaking and busting off.
Oh,
Nice.
And as he hits against the wall, he completely falls down flat. But as he does, these hail of bones just explode out from where his corpse falls.
oh.
And it's just out of way as they land at your feet, and some pierce right into the cobblestone and granite itself of the church. As this one here is going to try to fire off a shot at the one that seems to be large and raging.
Large
No,
and
it-
brute.
Gentleman's 20 for 3. I know you can't see it, but just trust me. All right, Con, that brings us to you. Oh, I skipped you. Hey, where did you go? Oh, no, it's this stupid thing that Foundry has added now called groups. And it, for some reason, groups combatants that roll the same together. But it, I don't know. I don't like it at all.
No.
This one here is going to pull out its bone sword to try to strike into Ray there. That'll miss. All right. As this one here is going to try to charge up as best it can, dashing all the way up right in front of Thorag. As this one here, it's going to stand up with half its movement, and it tries to stand on its foot, but it's hobbling there, just ever so, causing it to swing at you erratically. He is able to connect on the swing, even though his footing isn't very firm, but for no damage, as you are able to resist most of it. Well, literally all of it. So, all right, this one, seeing Khan bleeding there, is going to fire off its bow at you. Gentleman's 20 for a decent chunk there. I'm sorry.
Now my real turn. I will. Is this an action? Yeah. How many key points do I have left?
Oh my god.
Oh, I still have them all. Good. So, as a magic action, I'll use my parry up of health.
Nice.
Not bad. Oh, good rolls. To recover some health, and then I'll do kind of like an angle to not be in range of this one. And as a bonus action, we'll flurry of blows.
Nice.
A boom. And kick to the skull. Mess, I whiffed. Rest in peace.
But you watch that. That one punch you did just shatters all its ribs as it kind of caves in upon itself, and it's trying to hold up its chest as best it can as it's swinging out this sword at you.
Nice.
All right, this one here is going to fire off some shots. This one's going to fire into the back of the room at the one that seems to be out of it all. Firing off into Lilith, this arrow is able to connect with you. Oof. All right. This skeleton here is going to try to fire off here. And that one will miss as it just clinks next to Lilith, where the other arrow just came in, but this one misses as it clinks against the wall. Thorag, what would you like to do as you are surrounded now by these undead creatures with bits of meat ever so hanging onto their bones?
Seeing that Cam was more efficient in damaging his guy, I will go over and make one of my swings against that target.
Right, but as it blows up here, everybody in that range is going to get pelted by this hail of bones that just explode out. Even the skeleton there is bits. What do you mean, how? Or did you say out?
Because it's exploding into bones that is hurting us all, no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And seeing that explosion, I will go from the previous target that is doesn't have an eye light close to it, and just attempt to stab into it. And that is the end of my turn.
And that thing is looking like it is about to drop completely. All right, Lilith.
I tell you, it felt pretty good to punch a skeleton so hard it blew up, and that is tempting. But when it blows up in an area of effect and hits our whole group, that's not going to be so good. So I will stick to some ranged.
I was only taking half damage, but it was.
It seems
Not
like
from my bludgeoning melee.
seems to
He
be
said
a
it
bit
did
more.
extra. He said it was really good. For you piercing idiots that are struggling. But no, I'm gonna call out with like ethereal and laced words to try and rattle the brain of this archer in the back who's already looking a little bit injured. I don't know how good 3 will do on him. Oh, that's so smart!
What?
Yes!
No way.
Oh no! I thought that was your hit. Oh, it's a
No,
save.
no, he knocked 20 to this
Oh
giant.
no! God damn.
Oh my lord, that was unlucky.
Yeah, stand on this bench to get the high ground as if that'll help
There you
somehow.
go.
And that'll be me.
All right, Ray. He watches a couple of these skeletons have fallen now, but as they do, they erupt into a just halo of bones.
Aaron?
Why can't I hit things? I thought I was doing better.
And even your graze doesn't do as much. There's this one here. Gonna try to repay the favor towards you. This bone knife here. All right. Oh my lord. All right, this one here. Oh, okay. You need to go in on rage and add a time limit to the effect.
Okay.
Just make it a stupid amount.
Okay.
'Cause it
I'll go
keeps
in and
getting
make
rid
it a
of it.
stupid amount.
And then we'll just
reapply.
remove it as needed.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Alright. As you will take 3 of that. And then this one here is gonna strike at you. What the fuck was that? Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Alright. This skeleton here is gonna open up this door and move. Alright, Colin, that brings us to you.
Seeing that those explode into many pieces and hurt everyone around, I'll try to get this one with a firebolt. Some collateral damage may happen, but there's 2 enemies next to it, so maybe it'll do good. And ranged is not my specialty, so that'll be it for me.
Oh fuck, I'm yellow, that means someone's shooting me. Oh my god!
But it misses. It clanks off onto the wall as the high ground seems to help you from getting hit there.
Their shitty little bows can't shoot like up and far at the same time.
All right, is this one also is going to charge into this room? All right, Thorag, that brings us to you.
Third time's the charm. I'll stab at this one that I've been having a little mini battle with, and he's been hobbling and hitting me, and I've been trying to attempt to get him while it's down, and try again.
And you watch as these bones explode. You take a bit, but the allies next to you, it take a bit as well, as they are looking rough.
And that one is down, yeah? And I'll go for I go for the one that looks the most hurt, is this one, yeah? And I'll stab into him. And sneak attack if I connect.
Nice.
All right. And that is just enough to take that one out. As it explodes off.
Oh, just close enough. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna try and punch this guy's head clean off.
Okay.
I manufactured myself an unarmed strike thing, so I hope that it worked. Oh dear. Sometimes I do wake up and I genuinely think I'm a cursed man.
All right, Ray. These bones seem to be exploding and causing a lot of mayhem in this room.
I'm still gonna do it because I want to take him down. Because I'm gonna be a hero without drugs.
Nice.
Just say no.
That was close to one.
All right, that was just enough to take this thing down, but as it explodes, it doesn't seem to erupt into the same halo of bones as the others did. Anything else on your turn? All right. This one's in here. All right, Con, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna bonus action dash. Coming here just to see where these skeletons are going. And as I don't see any, I'll firebolt this one. Give me the luck.
Nice.
That's better. Not bad damage.
All right, and you blast that thing right up against the wall, and it just explodes against the window, kind of burning some of the bars with the heat. And you watch as one of these skeletons seems to be standing in front of this doorway.
Man, having 40 feet of movement feels good.
All right, knowing you're there. Having watched you come into the room, it's going to fire off at you standing there. I'll give you a bit of boost to your cover. I'm about to still hit you. Okay, and then it's going to move back over this way. Thorag, that brings us to you. All the skeletons in the room seem to have fallen.
Thorag will keep going on just because the hatred for the undead and also against his deity.
In the corner.
I'll rush up here at 25 feet, and then in the corner. I can't go sideways in. That's oof. Is that 35 to here? Yes, it is. And I will strike into this lone archer in this room, or pierce into this archer. follow it up with
If
a...
only you were a hexblade or
Yeah.
a champion.
Why do I get the advantage in this? I don't. Oh, it's the Vex. It's a Vex, and that's why I got the sneak attack.
But it is adding. Is that doing the correct damage? Yeah, it is. That's the rage. Okay.
Yeah, I made 2 dice for the dagger, and that's getting my turn.
Just to clarify, but what do I roll to avoid the explodey bones? 'Cause the
That
guy
one didn't
dies.
seem to explode. Same with the one that was in front of Ray and Johan there.
Alright, I think that's a fucking immediately lost count. I think I was here. I think I've gone 15 feet. I hit him when he was there.
Mm.
If you pick up your token like you're gonna drag again, it should show you where you started your turn at.
No.
It doesn't, but I'll believe in it. I'll run in here and I'll try and kick this guy as well. Kick him clean against the wall. Whoa! A 13's quite high, but not quite high enough, and that'll do for me.
All right, Ray, that brings us to you.
I'm on Leonin, have 35 feet of movement, I believe.
Who opened that door?
Oh shit! Someone's on the
DM
loose.
did on accident. You didn't see that shit. I clicked the wrong thing.
Listen, sometimes when you open different doors and there's a window open, the pressure of it.
Alright, I'm dashing to get to there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Pew, pew.
You guys are standing now in this room that definitely looks like it is a meeting room of sorts.
Wow. Fuck. I can bonus action disengage, can I? Hold on.
No, you can dash and disengage, right, for a key point. Okay.
Dash action.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I will bonus action disengage. Pew. Pew. That's it.
All right, this guy here is going to try to fire at the one that's been causing him problems here in front. It misses as he goes to pull back with his bowstring, and Ray kind of clips the end of it and keeps him from firing as well as he might have liked. As that brings us down to Thorag.
Well, seeing the amount of harm that these skeletons caused, I will grapple him by the neck. Or attempt to. And I will drag him into this corner, and I will say, shoot him now! Take him down. And that will be the end of my turn.
It's been a long time since someone shouted at me to shoot someone, so on pure instinct, I reach down to my little gun holster, I pull out my gun, I click it, it doesn't work, I haven't fixed it yet. It's been broken for like 6 years. I'm like, oh fuck, so I put it back away. And I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy, and we'll see how that ends. Jesus Christ. Hopefully I don't hit Thorag, because he's so low that I fear that I might take him out. And then I'll just get an angle away from these things. It's fearing that this one will explode, even though the last couple haven't. Huge.
Silent attack. You're muted.
Sorry, I muted real quick. Sorry, real quick. Sorry. Yeah, I did swing. I'm glad I hit. But sorry, I was muted. My bad.
All right. As you guys find yourselves in a room without any skeletons, but you definitely know that one went on the other side of the door.
Is which way does this door open?
It looks like it opens outward from where you're standing.
I mean, we're rushing through to get to Mikey. I wouldn't say that we all of a sudden come to the door and try to just open it. Because probably, my character would just keep rushing.
Okay.
Definitely not
All right.
stopping.
I mean, Lilith, despite the combat going on, you can hear some muffled, what sounds like voices on the other side of this wall. As Khan, that brings us to you. And as you open up that door and look here, this skeleton will fire off a shot. And then...
Well, you were first by the door.
I hid behind you.
As you see standing there is
Misha.
the woman that had greeted you on the sanctuary floor.
I'll return to the door to close it. Stand to the side of it. And hold an action if someone comes here to open it. Already already a kick instead.
Can you clarify if an enemy opens the door? Because if I open that door and you kick me, I'm going to be so mad.
Okay, if someone opens it from the other side.
I'm angry. I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm gonna open the door.
Oh, you're gonna get kicked! Just kidding.
Down 6 blue. That's 35. And, yep, I'll strike into this guy. With the short sword.
As you enter into the room, you watch as this woman steps up and begins to mutter this spell. She points off at your direction, Thorag. I need a wisdom save.
Yep. That's a fail.
If only you had a thing that let you pass once per day, right? Or does that not work on this?
What is once per day?
Don't you have that feat, Mage Slayer?
No, that's level 10.
Okay, I thought you had that. My bad.
Oh no,
Okay,
it's
as you guys, Thorag goes charging into this room, and immediately it's like these spectral chains wrap around him as you watch him just freeze up. As Misha steps up and says, I guess it's not. Well, it would be now. She says, I suggest you come in here and speak peacefully.
Is that another save? Yes.
Oh, it's the end of your turn, but I mean, you came in. I don't know. Yeah,
If
I
he was
suppose.
held in his turn.
Do you see it in the chat?
Yeah, I see the roll in my chat.
Okay. As you remain paralyzed. And on her turn, she's gonna come up to Thorag with a mace at her side and hold it up like she's gonna hit Thorag. Stand down. Do we have an agreement?
I'm still frozen.
I'm asking everybody else on the other side.
It's not my turn.
What? We have agreed that there can be some speaking.
No, that's what he says. He says it's not my turn to her.
Oh yeah.
I'll call up through the hallway. Where's Mikey?
Stand down and I will tell you.
I'll look at the other three. Well, the other two, actually, I suppose. I'll put my hands up like, alright, let's hear this out. But I give him a look like, let's fuck her up. All right, we'll stand up. It's like I'm in. And then I'll stand in the hallway, and I don't have any weapons anyway. I guess I have a holstered gun. I'll put that on the table, even though it doesn't work. But I already threw my dagger, so I actually have nothing on me.
I'll drop my spear. Because I'm more lethal with my fists.
Yeah, you need to drop your hands as well.
Are you guys agreeing to stand down?
Sure.
Looks like it.
Okay, we will end combat for a moment, and we will take our bio break.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
I don't have snacks for today, I already ate them.
Well, with everyone back,
even a gotcha.
Misha guides you guys with the mace still around Thorag, who seems to be paralyzed for a moment still, as we're going to play this basically after it's just happened. So there's a bit of time until you'll go unparalyzed. She guides you guys into a torture room of sorts.
Torture room.
It looks like it. You can see some here. We'll get rid of the scene background, and we'll just, if you guys walk forward a bit.
That was a nice background scene.
Thanks, I drew it.
But it
Worked
swapped.
really hard.
Oh, we
It's
can
what?
move.
It swapped back. It put
Yeah,
neither.
I got rid of
yeah.
it. 'Cause
Okay.
I figured you guys would rather see this background.
Okay.
I don't know. Well,
I'll walk
You've
into
dropped-
the room. Sorry, I'll put my hand on Thorag's shoulder to stabilize him when he comes out of hold person, because I've been in that before, and when it finishes, you like carry on running. So I just help him out with that for a moment,
okay.
and I'll look to this bitch that's took my brother.
Well, Mikey, yes. He's safe, in a manner of speaking. Oh, he did not like
I
that
hope that he's
answer.
safe in every manner of speaking.
I promise you he is. He's kept alive for questioning. Same as you for the moment.
The fuck are you doing? This used to be a nice church.
You have stumbled into something far larger than you realize. But we have no need for your corpses, not yet. You would make worthy additions to the cause.
Can I be out of this corner?
Put him in the Iron Maiden. I'll look to it. You better hope that you let Mikey go before anyone will think about being an addition to anything.
Or what?
Do not try to threaten them when we're not, the best time to do it.
Oh, it's an okay time to do it.
As she tightens the grip around the mace. But as she does, you can see that Thorag is starting to come to.
Hey, buddy.
What kind of offer are you making that will join you after you intend to torture and murder my brother?
Well, you will get to keep your life as long as you stay in service to both the church and guard it, since it seems that you have gotten rid of the last set of guards.
Yeah, all of them. Your monks, your skeletons, every single thing.
You don't have to
think
switch
that is all?
religions, right? Do we have to change religion?
Well, that is to be decided. It's not for me to say. In fact, I might have even said too much.
You haven't said anything. You said join us, you don't even know what us is. What are you, a bunch of lunatics who took over the church?
Right now, it is a chance for you to stay alive.
Just be quiet
She's-
so we can walk out.
Is going to try to get behind you guys and round you up as she's, it seems like she's escorting you off towards the southeast corner of this room. Well, move. You're out of it, Johan.
Okay.
The minute has passed.
Okay.
That's what I was That's what I was alluding to earlier when I was saying that you
Can't
see
move.
Johan.
It feels like my legs are
Thorag
stuck.
too. Oh, sorry. Oh, I paused it.
Move where?
Bottom left of the room. Door.
And as you get there again, Lilith, here, we'll just have everybody roll. Everybody give me a perception check.
Do the epic roll.
Yay.
The viewers
Oh.
like to see it.
Oh, yeah, here. All right, for those watching along at home, this is what we call an epic roll.
Wait, no, I had a good roll.
What did you roll? We'll use your roll.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Never mind, keep this one.
If you guys think Aaron should keep his 14, hit that like button, the bell button, comment that Bo has unfairly took that from him.
Results will be revealed in next week's episode.
What would you have done
Oh.
if you were the DM and Aaron wanted his 14?
You guys can all
Leave the
hear
discussion in the comments.
this kind of scratching, and it sounds like small, muffled voices. And I don't think they need us yet. Stay back, Grimlick.
Coming from here?
Yes. Keep going. I didn't say
Which
stop.
door?
The southern door.
I'm faster than anyone.
You wouldn't be running where we're being pushed
I'll
along.
lay down on this hay while the rest make their way here.
All right.
Ah,
Come
okay,
here,
look
look
at
That
us.
room,
It
Jesus
doesn't look that
Christ.
bad over here.
I think these three have just walked into a prison cell. I'm not going into this south room. Jesus.
She directs the skeleton up, and you see him move this large bit of stone. She says, "In there. Where's the other one? Are you coming?"
Did she just appear, or is she like stood with
I get-
me the whole time?
No, she's like yelling. Well, she wouldn't have entered the room if all of you guys didn't, because she was behind you guys.
Okay. From my perspective, her token just disappeared. I'm like, oh, where'd she go?
I'll
And-
slide the rock with Thorag and I behind here. No, just kidding.
I'm like, double especially not going in that room. Jesus Christ. You guys are just walking into places where she'll shut the door and we can't get out.
Hey. A hero always finds a way. So,
Right now, you are nothing. Get in the room.
hey, you don't gotta say the quiet words out loud, okay?
What part of going in the room?
We're actually going in the cave?
Yes, in there.
You can't even all fit in there.
You'll make it work.
What if I just go in there
Squeeze
and the other ones sit outside?
Your skeleton is in the way. So he's blocking the
Oh,
door. He's now
sorry.
shut the door. Oh, he's in now. Ray, get out of that cage.
You said get in the cage.
That we're not heroes, and I thought we were heroes, and I don't feel like a hero, and so I'm just gonna get in the cage.
Get out of the cage, Ray. Why are you putting them in a cage? You said
He
you
said me
wanted
to
to
get in the
scream
cage.
you, and now you're putting him in a cage. He's going to start crying at any moment now.
Well,
What?
then you can console him while you're in there.
It's trading.
You want me in the cage as well.
All of you in the cage.
I look at the only person I can see, which is Khan. Can I read his facial expression as to whether or not he wants to go in the cage?
And like,
Here wants to go in the cage, but she told us to do it, and I'm like not feeling the best mood to fight her.
But what kind of read do I get from Khan's face?
He told you what he was doing.
Did he?
you
I
guys see
like.
me in the camera.
Oh fuck! No, I don't have the cameras on. I've got the Foundry on.
Lima. And like, fist palming, like bitter.
In the
up.
room you go, please.
Are you coming in the room with us?
I will be. After you.
What's to stop you just shutting the cage? And then the entire reason we fought our way up here is to save Mikey, who you promised is fine. You want us to join you, want us in the cage.
You'll be joining Mikey soon if you just go into the cage.
Is there a portal in the cage?
No.
Oh, fuck, it's
Soon
not
Father
going in the cage
Aldrich
as
will be
well.
back and
Chaos.
he will explain everything.
Father Aldrich's not coming back. We killed him on the way in.
Do not lie to me.
Fuck, alright, I just try and hit her
He
there.
was with the monks.
You're gonna try to hit her? Okay.
Yeah.
We will.
Why? I just
Yeah.
came to agreement with being in the cage. I just accepted the cage life.
These two guys sitting in a cage trading money and playing like patty cake. Oh my
I
god.
accepted it.
I can't
I didn't
believe
do
it.
that now, man. I did it. It was just to make sure that people don't forget to add the currency. I
They
just prayed it
start
out.
singing little cage songs. They start making
I came
instruments
to
out of the
accept the
food
cage.
bowl. Good god.
All right, Khan. After giving the signal to Lilith, you watch as Lilith goes to attack, and we will start us off. Did you roll your
Oh,
attack?
can you
hit
swap
her?
with me?
You're gonna get us killed because of your pride.
Yeah, you can swap. He can swap.
Yeah, but I'm not asking if he can. I'm asking if he will.
No.
You asking us?
Fuck. He took mine earlier. He's like, I'll give you.
Yeah, wait, I get to choose? No.
Aren't you
That
rolling an
cowardice will
attack
save
as you
us.
attack?
Well, I didn't roll as high as you, so even though I'm the one that started it, I'm acting too slow.
Oh. With my monk agility, I get the drop first, and I'm gonna punch this skeleton before moving into her. Please hit. Nice. No, it exploded.
Oh, fuck,
Bruh.
he's down. Should have let me go first. I could have healed you.
And that's it.
You have gone into this cage, expecting everyone else to, but then you
Yeah,
turn
Benny-
around and
The door behind himself locked it as well.
what would you like to do? As you watch Khan go down, he punches the skeleton and both just drop as these bones shoot and jut out.
I thought I was further down for some reason. Okay. God damn it, buddy. Why can't you just accept the cage life? 5, 10, 15, 20. Got the. I can see better here. Okay, apparently. I'm gonna throw a javelin. Wait, no, didn't they take our weapon? Or did they not take our weapon?
No.
You guys sacrificed them, yeah. What would she say? Yeah, turn down your weapons, but no, please pick them up before we take you into the room so you guys can.
Okay, so we
break
don't
out.
have our weapons. Okay, I'm just checking if we had our weapon.
No.
I think it's because
no.
I
me
was-
and Khan explicitly put ours down,
Okay.
but Ray never said anything. So he's like,
She would have made you guys put them down.
Okay, so
And
I
then-
dash over there and then action surge. I'm gonna punch her.
Oh,
I mean, you could have had something hiding, maybe, but I mean, it might be hard to hide the javelin.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I feel I'm good on that. Where's? Oh, it's kind of a gun. I don't have an unarmed strike. Okay, whatever. Let's just do this manually.
That's all right. Yeah, just I don't know why the javelin's not rolling.
No, because I have to roll attack for the reason. Okay, the 16 hitter.
A 16 will hit her. Yeah.
Okay, she takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action,
Oh, nice.
huge.
it wasn't that I couldn't fight. I just didn't want to fight. Okay, I just wanted to go with Gage. That's my turn.
I'm gonna do the thing that I intended to do, which kicked everything off. I'm like mid-swing, and then these other people will start running up way quicker than I am in my old age. But I'm gonna try and grab onto her and channel like the hatred that I have for someone that has kidnapped poor innocent baby Mikey, I'm gonna try and rip the life from her with an inflict wounds.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
she made it. So it's
Ooh.
4 damage potentially.
Yeah.
And then we'll use some inspiring words for Ray as he runs up. And I'll just inform him factually, you're better than the cage. You don't have to live in a cage for the rest of your life. And then I'll pass.
All right. On her turn, she is going to book it towards this corner here. No op attacks. Yep. As she is going to... All right.
Oh.
As you see that she is definitely trying to run. Thorag, what would you like to do?
Well, I will.
As you watch Khan go down.
5. Got that. 6. 7. I
Do you
will.
not have a potion?
Huh? No.
Do you have a
I burned it. The only one that's got a potion left is Ray. And how many? Do you want to roll for how many of my 6 daggers that you took? Did you take all 6?
I mean,
dagger.
I don't think she took your stuff. She just basically, I'm assuming she watched you guys set it all on the ground, like in a way of sacrifice, like when Khan said he was putting his dagger down or his spear down.
Let's be one of those.
Yeah, we could say maybe add one in your boot or something.
All right. I'll throw
One
the
in
dagger.
each boot.
Ooh, come on. Come on.
Wait.
God
That
damn it.
misses.
Ooh.
All right. End the turn.
All right, Khan. Let me. No.
Salvation. Not even I see it.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
I think with his periactive life, he doesn't make those saves anyway, right?
No,
No, we changed
we
it.
established that he had the wrong item.
Oh!
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, Ray. That brings us to you.
Question. Potions, an action to heal somebody else or a bonus action to heal somebody else?
What did we do in Chris Strahd?
Action.
It was-
Bonus
Yeah, an
action
action.
self.
That's right. Yeah. I think that's actually raw now.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what if it changed. Okay. I care about my friends more about things than this lady. Oh.
Just remember that the first die is full die.
Oh well. Let's see if it does it.
Are we doing that again? I don't
I
remember.
thought,
we ever
didn't you
talked
say it was
about
full die on the first die? Or, okay, yeah, my bad.
that. I don't know. Whatever.
Either way, it did roll full on the first die. So irony. Yeah, I healed you up, and then 5, 10, 25, 30. That is my. That's real quick. Because I still my bonus action, then.
Nice.
Oh, you have 2! Oh!
Again,
forgot.
it's not that I couldn't fight. I just didn't want to.
Wow.
Oh,
As a twisted mirror to Ray, I care more about getting this lady than saving someone I just met. So I'm gonna sort of shuffle past Thorag, run up like the chair and the table, and do like a jumping grab attack on her. I'm gonna use my action to try and grapple her. So she's got to get
That misses.
17.
No,
it's
actually,
not
they-
to hit. Yeah, she has to
it
make
actually
acrobatics.
is. It is actually now. You have to make an unarmed strike, and then that's the rule for grappling now. Am I wrong?
No, you
Yeah.
are correct. I
No,
just don't know if it hit or not. That I'm uncertain. But
That would have
You're right.
missed, and that's not the right thing anyway. It would have been a +5, but even still. I'll send what it is
Even
now, but yeah,
still?
they changed it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck! So you don't do athletics and then you don't acrobatics out of it?
No.
Oh,
If you
that's
hit
the-
with an attack, you grapple.
You hit it, for them it's a save.
Fuck. Alright, then other than that, yeah, I don't really have anything that works. We've gone 25 feet, so I don't think you'd let me take this step round the corner, so I'll stay where I am.
That would be 10 feet of movement. He is going to get away from you guys. No op attack. She's just gonna run. And then you see almost a duplicate of her appear down the hall. As Thorag, that brings us now to you.
I will move 20 to here.
Wait, she wouldn't have put that there. You guys are fucking smart enough to know that's not her.
You want me to keep moving, or?
No, I mean, you can keep moving, yeah. I just stupidly put it there.
I'll dash and yep, just get to here.
Alright.
That's the end of my.
I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Use my remaining 20 to move up here. And then
Alright.
dash for another 40. What is this?
Invoke the Priestess.
It looks like Misha Deva.
Damn, there's two of her.
You come around the corner and it looks like two of them.
I'll get to here to be closer to both of them. And I'll try to grapple this one. Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, I already used my... Oh wait, it did just vanished?
Yep.
Oh, sick. I already used my bonus action to dash, so I cannot strike flurry of blows, but I've moved. So 20 up to here. My dash would be 20. I have 5 feet more. I'll be next to her. And then my...
Alright, Ray.
Okay.
You watch as she is just desperately trying to get away.
I'm gonna dash.
You got 35.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She's gonna keep doing the same thing. The 35 just gets me there, but I want to be on the other side. But I'm gonna provoke her technically, yeah. I'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
You are?
Yeah, because I have a plan, but it requires me to be ahead of her.
Ah.
Boom.
That hurt.
Get punished. Sinner.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 70. Okay, so this here. Yeah, I could have just been there. So yeah, that is my turn.
Nice.
I'm like, just trying to slow her down. I have an idea. I wish I was fast like my brother, but they can run. That's your backspeed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'll dash, so I go 30, 35, 40, 45. I think I'm baited into thinking this thing's real as well, right? This version of her that's just kind of right here.
Yep.
So I'll like extend my arms out, try and like form some kind of barrier that's not like super easy to run through, and then that'll be me.
Okay. You see her just dash down the hallway. Not dash, but you get what I mean. Like she's being fast. As fast as she can be. Well, I guess, yeah. All right. And... yeah. Okay. Doesn't really have much. All right. Thorag, that brings us now to you.
Okay, seeing as she is running off, I will run after.
I'll go through a wall.
Imagine trying to cheat.
That's good enough for me, and run out.
I will follow suit. 10,
Who's hoping this works?
30, 40. I will try to grapple her, and I think her Shield of Faith dropped, but I imagine she'd still have it. So... oh! This is a grapple, so don't apply the damage.
Okay.
And while I'm holding her by the cloak, I'll do 2 punches to her ribs.
It's a DC
with
first.
my... What?
It's a
Keep that
DC to
safe.
grapple. So...
So DC 20?
There's
a hit.
No,
These-
strength plus proficiency. So I think
They're
it's
gonna
like
do
14.
strength save. Because it's their
8
choice.
plus proficiency plus the ability modifier.
No, it can't be higher than 15, so she's made it for sure.
8, 10, 13. Yeah, I think my DC is 13. Rest in peace. I'm gonna flurry of blows. And this time going for the damage. Boom. Would a 19 hit even with the shield?
Yeah, 19 would have hit, yeah.
Okay. Ah, this one doesn't. Oh, wait. I will use my bardic inspiration that Lilith gave me a while back ago.
That's
That's
misses.
15. That still misses. Fuck.
I like where your head's at.
All right, this woman has been desperately trying to get away. Just keeps shoving you guys off. She's desperately running towards the hallway. Ray,
I am gonna provoke.
Okay.
One more time, I gotta provoke.
Excuse me.
Wait, real quick. Stop. I don't have to provoke. Oh, who cares? She hit me.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I go there, and
Okay, well, then
I'm
let
gonna
me-
look her in the eyes, and I'm
Okay.
going to roar.
Oh, that's genius! If she fails, she cannot run towards you.
Yeah, we'll see if it works though. She has to fail the save.
What kind of save is it?
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't make her do the
Wisdom
save.
save?
Oh. Oh yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Oh, gentleman's 20.
Oh there. Well, I tried.
That's a bonus action. You can still step 5 feet towards her and attack the woman.
God damn it! That was gonna be such a cool thing for. Oh wait, look, that was a bonus action. Do it. I can still punch her.
Yep.
I need to build an unarmed strike. Oh no! Oh, someone did. Oh, whoever did it, thank you.
Yeah, I dragged that onto your sheet. That hits for sure.
Block her in the face.
and you watch as the you hit her hard enough that the shield drops around her.
Yeah.
Huge.
Just don't kill her. We need to interrogate.
Did I miss that? Don't I have claws? Whatever. I'll look into that.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
import from D&D Beyond, the race probably is not set up as correct as it should be. I'm sorry, I could have edited it. What are you
You're
doing?
fine. It's not me not memorizing it.
I'm gonna go 25 foot, running through this zigzag Q-shaped hallway.
Okay.
And same again. I'm gonna try and hit her to grapple her. Oh! And that'll do for me.
All right, she is going to disengage, charge up here. As she does, she yells through the doorway, "Goblins! Goblins, get out here!" As that'll bring us to Thorag.
Yep, I will run after her, and seeing that she's calling for goblins, I will rage, use my final of the day, or not the short rest, and then I will attempt to grapple her.
No, it hasn't been 10 minutes.
Since the bottom floor.
Well, we were in the cage, walking to the cage, talking to the.
Oh,
lady.
yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about the cage thing. I thought it's been one continuous combat. You're right.
Yeah.
In the cave. We were safer in the cave.
Oh, God damn it. Yep.
Wow. She got lucky.
I will run towards her, try to knock her unconscious. Come on.
Come on, hit.
Oh, she doesn't have Shield of Faith anymore, but that's still me. Flurry of blows. Shit, I don't have any more
Yeah.
charges. Fuck. Well, bonus action. I still can't do it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, wow.
I'll shut this door from this angle. But that'll be me.
All right, Ray, that brings us to you.
I have claws. As I flick them out. I forgot about these. No, you don't really use them much when you have a sword. I'm gonna swing at her with the claws. Roll it back. Just roll.
Nice.
Yeah. Max damage.
Damn, almost.
Alright, that will be my turn.
Why? Is that damage, right?
Yeah, because it's my claws, but claws are 1d4.
Yeah, but it also added a +7 on there.
Oh,
+4 from
should-
strength. I
should
don't know
only
where
been-
that
yeah,
+3
I don't know
is
why it
coming
added.
from.
Oh, I see. Okay,
You
that's
can get
me
rid
being
if you
wrong on
have
how I
plus
built
mod
it.
on there. No, if you're good, it used to be if you had plus mod on there, yeah, but you don't need that anymore. It automatically calculates it.
Yeah, so that was it. Okay.
Alright.
So just no
I'll give her
bonus.
some health back.
Give her back 4. It was me building as if it was a previous version, not this one. Give me
Oh, sorry,
DM. I was
didn't
not
realize.
trying to cheat you. I just messed up.
No, you're good. You're good. I figured that's what it was. All right, Lilith. Start of your
Alright.
turn. Yeah, you look around the corner. As you around the corner, you can see that Misha is at the door. She looks very weak at the moment.
We're gonna really cook. Because I just heard her scream something like "Goblins, get out here!" something like that, right?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna really cook. We're gonna see if it works first of all. But I'm gonna attempt to command her. Oh, that's funny because it's like I don't want any of these pre-made. I'm just gonna click one, but this isn't the one that I want. Oh, she passed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We're gonna
That
tell her
saves
to
me from
flee.
figuring it. No, I was gonna. The one-word command I was gonna give her was gonna be like dismiss the goblins, but it doesn't matter because she passed anyway. Oh, I'd move as well, but get like 20 more feet up here, and then that'll do for me.
Yeah, I don't know
Saves
how
me.
she would have interpreted dismiss. All right,
Dismiss the goblins.
You see, charging through this room, a short little goblin with green skin and red beady eyes. This is going to pull out its bow. Doesn't have one. Very cool. All right.
They also dropped their weapons.
From what? Oh, from earlier?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Charging through you see another one. And all right. At the start of her turn, she's going to once more disengage. Hopefully get away. And she goes charging into the room and shuts the door. All right. That brings us to you.
All right, I will run up to the goblins. Are we able to see our weapons here and somewhere on the ground now?
I mean, they were up over here where they would have picked you guys up. They wouldn't be in this room, I don't think.
Yeah. I will hit this goblin right here with an unarmed strike. Let's see, it's that one. And yeah. And I will make him go prone.
Oh, you make him go bye-bye.
Oh, shit.
As,
nice.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, 2 of it says no damage because you don't have any damage associated with it. But that is enough to take him out.
Great.
No.
I'll go in and edit the thingamajig and
You're good. I mean, don't worry about it. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'll fix it.
All right, Con, that brings us to you.
I will follow Thorag in prey. So that's 25 feet. I'll start punching away.
All right.
Please hit. Nice. Max damage. Nice. There you are. Bonus action. Max damage? No. But still. Pow! What is that? Okay, another initiative.
That was a...
Will closing the door provoke opportunity attack? I don't think so, no, because I'm not moving.
Well, you already opened the door, so you don't. That would be an action to close it anyway.
Oh, that's true. I'll take an up from her, because I don't
Okay.
want to be in line of sight of another 4 goblins.
That punch seems to have rattled her as she just clinks against the side of the door there.
I'll do a big step back, and then it ended there.
All right, on this thing's turn, and just so you guys don't think I just added one, I had way more, and I had to delete a few. So, all right, this one. Oh shit! I'm clicking the wrong thing. Going to charge up a ways. Try to get a vantage point. Looking at Thorag there. And fire off this short bow. And that misses as it clanks off against the wall. Alright, this goblin here is going to come barging out. Whoop, I didn't go that far. Oh, he's looking for Khan, but he sees Thorag first.
As he comes out and you see this crazed look in his eyes, he goes kind of berserk as he pulls out this dagger, very similar to yours, but it looks crude and a bit tribal. As he goes to strike into you, and he's not sure where to hit. As he definitely looks a little malnourished as he just hits into nothing. Right, that brings us to you.
Right. Oh. 25. Let's get these goblins.
Get him, big boy.
Which leads to a gas.
Nice.
Wow, just 13 hit. Oh, it does. I got him. Okay. Oh, wait. These goblins have any weapons?
You admit it.
Oh, no.
They've been wielding
These goblins
daggers, scimitars, short bows.
Okay, cool. Cause I'm gonna try to kill one of them and take their weapon. But that's the turn.
Okay. This one is going to come up to the door and meet you and swing around the corner, much like Khan did on his turn. He goes to strike at you with this scimitar.
Ooh. Thankfully, they're hitting the most healthy one, although not too healthy now.
All right, Lilith, that brings us to you.
Mass healing word.
I don't have that. We'll go 10 foot to the doorway, see a little bit more of what's going on. I see that Thorag is like one unfriendly breath of wind from being on the floor. So to help him maintain his anger issues, I'll give him a bonus action healing word. Holy shit.
That's big.
It's almost max. Huge. Step through here. It's 15. What's my range on this? Oh, touch.
You can still use cantrips.
Yeah, I know. Stop doing my turns for me. You've told me everything to do. I have a Nux Shadow Chan. I'll do exactly what Kai told me to do. I'll do a healing word and then a cantrip, but it feels worse when you don't get to choose your own turn.
Nice.
Oh, 0 wisdom. Imagine.
They're less wise than the skeletons.
I'll hit him with something like, look at your uniform, you're on the wrong team, and then he'll be like, fair enough, and just die.
This one's gonna come up here on her turn. She's gonna squeeze up past this. Open up. You guys don't know. Thorag, that brings us to you.
Did I see that or did I not see that?
I mean, I would say your attention's probably focused on the room, so you definitely watched as that woman just ran through a room there, a door, and to where, you don't know.
How many out of the weapons did Ray pick up? Is there anything else to pick up? And just to pick up action?
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't get anything yet, but I'm going for the dagger if you want the short bow.
No, I just want melee. Thingamajigs.
Sure, we can say you can pick up a dagger for one of the things that's dead there on the ground.
All right. And I'll go up here and, yep, and I'm able to stab you too, or no?
Why would you not be able to?
I just don't know what the rules are for picking up things from the ground.
I think it is a free action to pick it up.
Yep. I will just stab into this goblin right here.
All right.
And that will be the end of my...
Okay.
Is Scimitar strength based?
No, it's one of the light weapons with finesse.
Okay.
All right, Khan, that brings us to you.
This is 10 feet. Can I step on Thorag's spot and sidestep in the room?
Yeah, I mean, you'd just be moving past him then.
Okay.
And you gongled it, huh? Yeah, it's a free interaction, yeah.
Thank you.
Punch this guy.
Okay.
Yikes. Bonus action. Fuck! And I'm in front of two of these.
But you can see they're looking a little scared, and as you guys are all approaching in and looking a bit weak, they're kind of looking the same way. As this one kind of turns to you guys and it's like,
Where is she?
let us leave. Let us leave, please.
Where is she? You get to keep your lives.
We don't know. We don't know. We're not even supposed to be here.
She just ran into the room. What do you mean she didn't know?
We didn't even know that door was there.
What door?
As he's just standing there like, don't fucking attack me. Ray, that brings us to you.
I'm kind of gonna attack him. Technically, I'm just gonna go here because I gotta. Oh wait, I could just gone through there.
You just can't end your turn there, but yeah.
Okay.
You have that's like right there.
Move me
Or
there.
it's terrain to move through.
Yeah, but I had to move it to get there at least.
Well, use the arrows. Oh.
It wasn't that it moved me. All right.
No
For some
worries.
reason, I'm gonna claw at him.
No
I
worries.
do the same damage with my claws as I would with a dagger.
Gentleman's 20.
And
So you are attacking, huh? After he asked you to stand down.
Oh, they told us to go into the cage, and then they told us to not go into the cage. And these people are telling us not to fight.
Fair
and
enough.
not
Hey,
listening to what they tell us to do. Stop killing them.
You're fine. I just commenting on what I saw. Anything else?
You don't
on your
listen
turn?
to bad people. That's right. That's right.
All right, Lilith.
All right. Out of sheer politeness, I'm going to shut this door behind me. And I'll go 15. Oh, 15 might actually be enough. I'm going to go 15 to here, and I'm going to call out to the rearmost goblin, like, drop that sword if you know what's good for you. And I'm going to give him a vicious mockery for some psychic / demoralization damage.
This one was the one. He already looks like he's trying to surrender.
Alright, well, I'm telling him, drop your weapon, stop attacking, disadvantage on attacks, 5 brain damage.
He passes.
Oh! And then I'll carry on running up to here, and then that'll be me.
Okay. This one, after watching Ray kill their friend, is just going to book it out of the room. No op attacks from you guys. And then... Alright. On her turn, you guys don't see her. Alright, Thorag, that brings us to you. You watch as there's one goblin that is in this room, and he looks to be surrendering after Ray came in and killed one of the others, and this room's kind of just filled with blood and primitive weapons now.
Well, she's not in the room, so I'm just going to keep on running. So that's 10, 20. Am I able to pick up the weapons as I go by? Or
It would be a free action to pick up one
Yep.
weapon.
I'll pick up the short sword, and then I will dash for another 35. And that will be the
Okay,
end of my turn.
sounds good. Oh, you gonna remove rage then?
Ah, fuck. Yep, I will, because I have to run after.
Okay. All right, Khan. That brings us now to you. You watch Thorag just go sprinting off. For as big as he is, he moves very well,
Where did he
very
run to?
diligently. You watch him. I guess you would have just watched him go, just charge up north from where he was standing, right on the other side of the doorway. But after that, you don't really. So you watched him charge up north, and then you watch again as he kind of crosses this gap right here. You just see this. It's kind of a wild sight. A half giant moving like a
shit.
gazelle, just charging through the
Okay.
hallway.
That's 10, 20, 30, 40. Is this goblin yielded?
That goblin seems to be trying to get away because it looks like you guys were not to stand down. So it looks like it's running for its life currently. It's not even facing you guys. But now that Thorag's next to it, it looks terrified.
Bonus action dash and just run past that goblin. And that's
Okay.
as far as my movement gets me to. I'm technically blocking his way out. But if he tries to run past me, I'll allow it.
This one looks at you, Ray, and is like, please, please, no. And it's going to drop its weapon like, I yield. That brings us now to you, Ray.
I had to ask. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of like calm down a bit after the bloodlust. No one's around me. All right. I'm like, okay, buddy. Yeah. Here, I just read this pamphlet. I gave him like a pamphlet to my god. Like, you gotta make better decisions, okay? But I'm sorry for that guy. But you know, they're telling me not to kill or not to listen, and you told me not to kill, so I had to make that choice. So I need you to go over here and just lay down, and then that's it. And I'm just gonna sit here. God damn, that's live eternal.
All right, Lilith.
So I've looked into the room twice, and I've never seen the lady that we're chasing, Mildred or whatever her name is.
Misha.
Fuck, Misha. Do I get the sense that she's like done like a fireman pole through a chute in the ground, or like do I hear footsteps running around? Like, because if she's invisible,
Yeah, you
but
hear
not
the
hiding-
footsteps of a goblin, Thorag, and Khan all go running past you up that hallway.
Yeah, I'm not worried about those three though. I'm
What are you
worried
doing,
about where
Khan?
she's
Get the fuck
gone.
back here.
I think I had another 5 feet of movement.
Too late
Good.
now.
Yeah, too late.
What are you doing, Lilith?
I'm asking you because, like, if she's invisible but not hiding, I would be able to hear her, or like if she took a shoot through the ground. Like, I'm trying to figure out where I think.
Yeah,
that
but
she's
you're
gone.
you're asking me to basically give you like some sort of hint. So what are you actually doing to try to figure out where she's gone?
Well, I wouldn't need a hint if she's not hiding because she would be public knowledge. If that makes
She's
sense.
not hiding. You don't see her. Everybody ran off the hallway. I don't know what you're trying to do now that you're back here. That's what I'm asking you. You don't see her. You watch 3 people now charge up that hallway from you.
Right, but you're saying I explicitly didn't hear her footsteps going that way, so I don't think
Brother,
she's
you
that
were
way.
down here. You have no idea when she ran off, where she went. You've watched now 3 people charge past you, but it's not like you're deciphering between all these footsteps, like whose footsteps are who. I mean, you could roll, but I mean, I'm going to tell you that it seems like it ran off that way.
All right, I'll go 15.
But I don't like doing stuff like that because it's like you're asking me to like
Well, no,
lead
'cause,
you
like,
along the correct choice.
No, because I've just spent 2 turns watching the combat from the hallway of the room, and my sole focus is her. So I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, if she's not hiding, do I know what way she ran?
Why though? If you
I'm chasing
don't see
her.
what way she ran, how would
Because
you?
the
have any
turns all
clue?
happen at the same time. Like I'm 5 foot
Brother,
behind her for the last 3 rounds, and then
So
she's
you-
gone.
You were down here. You have no idea what she did on her turn because of the way that D&D works. Like, yeah, it all happens at the same time, but like mechanically wise, like it, you know.
All right. Well, I'll crunch up
You
some
saw her.
chalk.
You saw her run up the hallway and go to the right.
I'll crunch up
You
some
get the
chalk.
sense that she ran into the same room that you fought all the skeletons in.
Alright, well, I'll crunch up some chalk and I'll throw it as like a mist in this like 10-foot area here, so that if she runs through it, that I see like a human-shaped imprint in it, or like footsteps in the ground, something like that. And then that'll be me.
Like the salt in Phasmophobia.
I've never played it, but it sounds similar.
Rest in peace.
This goblin here is going to kind of look at the two of you and kind of cower, look like it's not trying to fight.
I'll do like... Go
As
ahead
it's
and
going
roll.
to just charge past you anyway.
Oh, but no, just kidding.
You wouldn't get one. It nimbly.
Oh yeah, he's
past
nimble.
you. All right, Thorag, that brings us to you.
I will go 10 feet to here, and then another 15 to here. And not dash and burst through the window. How far up are we?
These are the windows on the second floor, so you know that these ones all looked kind of barred down on the second level.
Shoot.
With the stained glass in between. I mean, you
30.
can try. Who knows how sturdy they are?
Yeah, I'll try to just, if I can dash and just burst through the window and take the fall damage, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, okay.
Do you want me to roll for
All right.
anything?
Yeah, roll an athletics check to see how you bust through this window here.
If I bust through the window.
Yeah, yeah. You go
Yeah.
to... And the bars kind of bend for a second, but then they kind of push you back.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Con. Your turn.
I will do... When there's a wall, so 5. This is 40. And there's only one possible way where she could have gone, so I'm gonna just keep following that direction. Bonus action dash. Ah! That was bonus action dash. I still get to strike her with my main action. Punch! Come on.
Come on! Come on!
All right, tell us how
Nice
this
one.
looks as you knock her out as she goes to run down the stairs.
As she's booking it, just throwing barrels behind her so we don't catch it, calling for goblins so they distract us. My monk agility just dashes through all the doorways, steps, and enemies. And when I do the
Wait, do
turn-
you have enough movement even getting past the goblin, who would be rough terrain to get past?
I gave her way. Would the goblin not give me way?
Well, I mean, he's still a hostile creature type. I mean, sure, I'll
Oh.
let you do it. Fuck it. I mean, I already gave it to you.
I mean, 5 less movement it would be in here, and if that's water
Like around the-
cover,
Whatever. Just tell us how it looks.
as she's trying to make it, she's going to take the first step down the steps. I punch her on the ribs, and she exhales the last air, and then she falls down the stairs, taking more fall damage. Anything that kills her.
Okay. And with no more hostile creatures, that brings us to the end of combat.
And as she falls down the stairs, I'm like, fuck. I think she's dead.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to this goblin and says, hey, I'm sorry about your buddy, but it's time for you to turn yourself in. Not sure to who, because you guys kind of ran the church, but make sure you turn yourself in.
I didn't run anything. We didn't run anything. We weren't even supposed to be here. Are you not listening?
Yourself into the cops then. That was an easy way out. You could have just taken it and gone away.
I'm leaving anyway.
No, it's strict. No, non-lethally.
Plus, non-lethally, you rip his throat non-lethally.
I'm gonna use the back of my hand. Backhand him.
Minimum damage.
Oh wow, that was bad. I might die to a fucking goblin.
I
Alright, DM.
told
Kinda
you.
thought I was. Alright.
Not 20.
Oh man.
No.
Okay. No.
And then he's gonna drop it and just try to run. And you punch him in the back of the head, and he just goes clabbering into the stone floors. As you
Alright,
guys
and now I
find
drag him
yourselves
out.
in the- Yep.
Also, we kind of might need that because if you killed everybody else, we need someone to tell us about what's happening here. I drag the corpse with us.
Okay. I mean, you do still have the 2 unconscious monks on the first floor.
Yeah, but then we can corroborate. And actually, shoot, I don't even speak Goblin.
So you didn't kill it, you knocked it out?
Yeah, no, I didn't kill him.
Oh,
I knocked
okay,
him
okay.
out. I was
Okay.
pissed off, but I definitely was not trying to kill him.
Okay.
What have you done, Khan? We needed her
That's
to
true.
ask us some questions.
I know, and that's what I told you guys, but I struck at her while she was running down the stairs, and now there she is.
That's like a movie ending.
Ah,
And she's like all splattered down the stairs, probably with the neck broken or something.
I'll look over the railing and see like the splattered out like remains of the like hit every stair on the way down. I'll shake my head a little bit at it, and then I'll go back in here and I'll pick up everybody's
the stuff.
shit, like Thorag's 5 daggers, my gun, Khan's spear, stuff like that, just in case something
No.
creeps up on us while we're here. Distribute them out.
well, it seems like Mikey is gone, and the only real people we can ask is the monks, as well as go through this place. I don't know where we could have gone.
Ray's got a goblin.
I don't know how much the goblin could know. They said we're just here. But the monks may know something because they were actual students of these people.
Hmm. For their own safety, we should probably lock them up in the cage.
That is true. Let's go get them.
And as we passed by the Misha's port, well, I wouldn't say port, she was a bad person. You'd probably look in if there's anything that indicates
Take
well,
the necklace. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just maybe she had some notes somehow in the book. And look through her body for any clues, Bo.
Yeah, you find on her that necklace. Her book mostly seems to be a prayer book. Nothing really too special. As you get through the pages, so I mean, there's a couple pages that seem to be torn out, but nothing like written in there. What are you doing, Lilith?
I'm checking the one room we haven't been in case Mikey's in there.
Okay.
Fuck it.
That looks to be a library.
Oh.
So Thorag and I are gonna get the monks tied up. And reeled back up into the cage. We probably also want to hide the bodies of the other two in case someone comes back and don't just find them laying there. So hide them in one of those side rooms, maybe the room of the curtains, behind the curtains. I would put them there and wipe out the blood with
Where was the library you found, Grass?
upstairs in the skeleton room. There was one room that we didn't explore.
Ah, okay.
But I guess with some water from my water skin and my bedroll, I would suck out the blood from the dead monks, and I would just wash the bedroll later.
We would be in the whatchamacallit room now, the cage room.
With the other monks.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, let's make our way.
I'm definitely there with Khan, making sure that they are in there.
Okay. So you guys take a little bit of time getting the monks up there, cleaning up some of the blood on the floor, exploring some things before eventually getting the monks up into the secret room that was stowed away that Mikey Page was in previously.
What is this place?
It's a temple.
Where?
What does it look like?
Who said that?
Why is there a cage at the end of the temple? I'm kind of.
I thought you were asking the monk.
Oh, he came through. Okay, I didn't know that he woke up. Yeah, we can go from there.
I assume that's why you're asking that question.
No, I still asked the party because there's. You said there was a couple of weird statues, right? That was.
Yeah, in the cage room. Yeah.
I would definitely look through the room for clues of if there's anything that we can find about where they took Mikey.
There's definitely a statue in the corner. Is the same statue of the one below?
Oh no, the statues in this room look a little different. It's pretty unkept. There's shards of rock lying around the room, but there's these statues in there. They're crude granite statues standing about the room, and they're haphazardly laid about. But in the southeast corner, there's a polished jade figure of a snake with a female body, and it's set apart from the other statues. The crafting is obviously a bit more superior.
Looks an awful like the pendant that Misha was wearing. I wonder what the end goal is.
I think the other day, last session, when we took a look at the necklace she was wearing, I think was
Zehir.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you or
Yeah.
or Maisie who identified it as one of the betrayer gods.
Mm.
And I think we relayed that information.
Yeah.
So these people are secretly praising one of the betrayer gods.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. I wonder what the end goal for these people are. And we blocked everything all the way up here. Where is Father Alfield?
There must be another way out, because from the moment I saw him with Mikey, we just went in. If he was leaving at the same time I was looking, nature. We must have run into him, if that was the case.
Just looking deeper into your mind. Didn't you see anything while you were up there looking into the room?
I'll check these 2 chests that I saw earlier from the window.
You open them up and they're surprisingly empty at the moment. There's a little bit of gold in there, but it looks like whatever was in there perhaps was moved pretty quickly. Or not quickly, but recently.
Is this a survival or an investigation check we can make to see if we see tracks or something we're missing?
Oh, like the nature check I sent to the chat.
You know what?
No, you're good.
What I'm good at.
I don't
Okay.
even know if nature would be the right check, but Thorag, you know that this is not a snake woman, but this is a naga.
Oh shit. We have to fight that, guys?
And Colin, you definitely would know that that is the statue that you had seen earlier, that Aldrich and Mikey Page had moved behind and then disappeared.
Yep. I was trying. I was trying to jog your memory.
Because we don't have any spellcasters really yet, so why do we not fight the Naga?
I think I saw them go behind the statue, so there might be a secret door around here, and I'll start inspecting around.
Okay. Yeah, you feel your way along this
What?
jade statue. Yeah, sorry, there's a teleport thing there. And I just kicked you on accident. Oh my god.
That's what it does. You touch the statue, it severs you from the world.
You should be good to join back.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. I was just trying to pull you to the scene.
Whilst we're waiting on him to reload in, I was going to look around this room for anything like letters or journals or papers. Like I could see a chest, there's a torch, pull on the torch, stuff like that in this room.
Mm-hmm. This room is decorated in a bizarre fashion. There's some dirty straw laid on across the floor, and it definitely looks like an office of sorts. A lot of the stuff in there doesn't appear to be of value, and the desktop is covered with insane scribblings. Well, what languages do you know?
Not many. I've got Common, Infernal, and Norse.
This doesn't seem to be a language that you know. But something is scribbled across the top of this desk.
That's fair. I'll do the trick where you put down a sheet of parchment and then you like charcoal the back of it, and then you get like the reverse of the indents.
Okay.
I'll take a copy of some of these psycho scribbles, but not the whole desk. I've got a life. Just like any notes, any journals, kick this chest open.
Yeah, it seems to contain some ripped clothing of poor quality, and you see some ivory fragments that looks very similar to a couple of statues you've run across.
Alright, I'll pick up the clothes. Do they look like Mikey's clothes, or some like what kind of like little boy clothes?
They look like they
adult
could be.
woman clothes.
I mean, they look like typical farming commoners' clothes. Did they have like male and female clothes back then? For typical commoners?
Yeah.
They're all just labeled.
One is a
like,
dress and the
men's
other one is
medium.
pants.
Well, they're all like farmers in this town, though, so I don't really feel like people will have been.
Yeah,
wearing
everyone
just
wears tan pants and pigskin shoes.
like
it's-
overalls type things. But I mean, you could tell that it's more manly, the way that the clothes are. Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab a handful of the ivory shards, throw the clothes back in, and then abandon that room. And then I'll like walk in this room just in time to watch Arn get sucked in by the statue.
Yeah, you watch as he doesn't get sucked in. He goes into the back of the statue, and it
Oh,
looks like
okay.
it is like a spiral staircase leading
Oh.
down to a room on the ground floor. And as you get down there and look at this room, the bed that was in the room is now thrown across, and you see that there is a door to a cellar, or what looks like a hatch of some sorts in this room. So basically, you're looking down from the top of the statue into this room. Or, I mean, if you came all the way down, you're in the room that you came up in to open all the, like where you saw all the agriculture.
Mm.
It's in that room. Did we lose you, Khan?
No. Just trying to trigger it again.
I turned it off, so I don't think.
Before we all go down, just in case we do end up in the cage, like if the basement doesn't go well and they put us in this cage, I'm gonna crowbar like one hinge to like crack like an exit point of the cage, just like weaken something so that it's easier to get out.
For the monks that we have trapped in there.
Oh fuck! You put the monks in there. It looks
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
empty cage to me. Sorry. All right, I won't do that.
Yeah,
then.
sorry, I don't have them on the map. There you go.
No,
Now
it's
that-
my bad because
now
they
there
did
are
say that.
two
It's
monks
just that
there.
the door was open and no one was in there, so I thought like, oh, that's right for us getting put in the cage.
Now there are 2 monks there.
Oh, in that case, I'll do the opposite. I'll check the cage for any like holes or weaknesses, and then I'll mend them with my little cantrip. Keep them in the
Okay.
cage.
Okay, so are you guys going down then?
Heck yeah,
Yippers.
Are you guys going all the way, like opening up the hatch door?
yeah. Hatches to the basement.
Okay, as you open up this door, you look down, and it looks like it drops down into what looks like a cavern of sorts. But jutting out from one part of the cavern, it looks like more of that stone wall. Are you guys jumping down? What do you guys do? Can't really see much from where you guys are currently.
I'll look at the other three, and I'll look at the like one
The
way
same
in,
map. I
one-
can't see either. So
I've been.
Just
told
imagine a
anything.
hatch, because we're just outside a hatch before, because we're not on the other map yet. If that makes sense.
okay. Well, I guess with my dark vision, do I see anything of interest down the hatch?
I mean, it looks pretty empty. It looks like a spacious cavern from what you do see. With, like I said, a outside of the natural-looking cavern, it's definitely like a stone-made wall that juts out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy that says, "Hey, is anybody down there?"
Bruh.
And it echoes for a bit. Hey, down there.
Anyone down there? Anyone down there? Anyone down there?
Nice.
Well, guys, I don't think anyone's down there. Let's pop down in.
I don't think we're supposed to announce our arrival to somewhere we don't want to be
Well, we have to
seen
use a
by.
light anyways, because not all of us have dark vision, so they're gonna see us one way or the other.
I guess so, but before going in, if we want to think that there's no alternative exits to this cave, this is the only exit they have. So we could wait in here for some time and recover some of our energy, or go in now.
Normally, I'd
I'd be
agree
l-
with you, and it is the correct move to bar this hatch and camp up here for an hour, maybe 8. But my brother's being tortured, so I think I'm going in.
I'd be willing to think that at the end of this cavern there's another exit, because I remember Father Aldrich saying, take him to the others, so maybe they have a escape tunnel to go somewhere secret. So, yeah, let's just go.
Well, if you can lead me, we could go slowly and try to hide in the shadows.
Sounds good.
Might they be in the front again?
I can.
Are you
get
guys
the
jumping
front.
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If possible,
So
stealth
you
down.
guys-
But
Okay. I mean, yeah, you could try to stealth through.
There's a lot of emphasis from Bo there on the try after we shouted into the cavern.
Hey, I'm good at stealth.
He's like, hey, you can try.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's stealth, guys.
Yeah, it
well,
is.
if we're let's see how the other two do to round it out. All right.
That's just one of
One
us.
sec, I'm gonna do the mega play. I'm gonna try if we can click this because I can cast this like before we go in, and then believe in myself.
You don't
And then-
just please don't. 'Cause
Fuck! It didn't work anyway.
Yeah, just
Right, 19.
do it. Yeah, that is how we did it. It's a lot easier that way, I think.
Yeah, no worries. I'm figuring it out because I'm not.
Yeah, no
not
worries.
quite there. I removed all the things, so it doesn't make 100 mini buffs though.
Okay. Oh yeah, fair. So you guys are all able to get through, and it was Thorag's idea to go down stealthily, but you watch as he's like telling you guys, "Be quiet." He goes to step, and immediately his foot just slips, and he goes crumbling, bumbling down, and hits the ground, and it just kind of echoes throughout this cavern as the rest of you guys just kind of gracefully drop down.
The three of us look at each other like, wait, I thought you were helping him because one of us was meant to help him. And then none of us said that we were.
It's one of those. I'm the only one that can see in dark vision, or so my footing would be the worst.
As you guys now find yourselves looking down at this large natural cavern with walls that seem to have sprouted up on the left-hand side.
Nothing says natural cavern like a wall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As opposed to the natural cavern, you did see these walls jutting out when you guys were looking down.
Dead end down to the left.
That is
see
nice.
A door and 60 foot of cave.
Okay. I'm trying to whisper. Thorag, we have a light in here.
He's already
You
in.
see the light?
Yeah.
Now, there's a hallway down here that leads to nowhere. Don't go there.
As you guys
There's-
get into there, it's a large spanning hallway, and Ray, as you get into there, you notice that there's various spikes and things carved up, and these walls go all the way up to the ceiling.
There's spikes on the walls.
Don't run in when there's
I
spikes
think that's
on the
meant
walls.
to close on you if you walk in, so
What if the whole building's a mimic, guys?
Well, if you light the torch, I can have a look at it.
The whole building's a mimic, guys. That's what it was.
that would be the most terrifying mimic ever.
I'm gonna do a learning moment for Thorag. I'm gonna teach him about the differences between the spottability of a massive torch, also the dangers of an underground torch, burning up what you're breathing. I'm gonna light a little candle. I'm gonna hand him the candle. It gives him I think candles give 10 foot.
It's 5 and 10, yeah.
Oh, huge. Yeah, so I'll give him that, and then I'll point out some of these spikes on the walls.
Okay.
I will have a look at the spike to make sure this entire place is not.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what are you using to? Are you feeling along with them?
Yeah, and also using my eyes.
And Khan, as you look around that corner, you don't move yet. You see what looks like a large hay bed. Definitely doesn't just look like a bale like you've seen around the farms. It looks like this is some sort of lounging or rest area for something.
Mm.
And roll me an investigation check as you are feeling these spikes.
Perfect.
Since I'm tutoring him, I'll guide him through it. He gets an extra D4.
Nice.
Oh, it doesn't even need it, maybe.
You feel around these walls in the maze. They're studded with iron sparks or spikes at odd intervals and heights. And they don't seem to have any rhyme or reason to them. They're kind of just placed haphazardly around different sections of the wall.
And there's no pattern, so I mean, how tall is the ceiling?
It goes all the way up to the wall, or through the roof of
Yeah.
this cavern that you're in.
Does it look like you can step on them to travel upwards, or?
No.
Okay.
It's basically you go through stone patches, and then imagine this whole section is placed with iron spikes.
Huh. And digging a bit with one of the tools into under the spikes, there's no mechanism behind it.
No, it doesn't seem like that. But as you are kind of banging in, and it's beginning to echo throughout this room, you guys eventually hear, "Hey, who disturbs my home?" And then you feel the ground
Buddy.
kind of shake, but not in the same shape that you felt before. This one feels more like large steps. Boom, 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 boom. And it sounds further off to your west.
I'm gonna answer and say that nobody disturbs his house.
You do not disrupt me. I find you.
And it sounds like it's getting closer.
Go around
Be
him.
that big.
Hide!
Can't be that
Can't
big.
see shit,
Guys.
guys.
Ray, you hear
Fuck it,
these steps boom, boom, boom. As rounding the corner, you watch as this massive ogre rounds the side.
Wait. When he comes around, I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy, I'm trying to find those people who were distracting you."
You not with them.
No, I'm not
You
with them. I'm trying to find them.
Oh, if you're not with them, you die.
We roll initiative, but that is where we will end today because that is
The
a
backwards logic.
good stopping point.
Oh.
We might need Macy next week.
We definitely will need Macy here.
Oh.
Next session I will not be here.